Hello everybody, Steve Mayne here, and welcome to the Daily Storm. For those of you joining us for the first time, this is a video series where I go into Heroes of the Storm and play a daily quest. Today, my quest is to play an assassin, and I'm going to be using Kel'Thuzad for that. I like Kel'Thuzad. I think he's a lot of fun. I don't use him as much as I'd like to, mostly because I just simply do not have that kind of time. Beyond that, I think you can get into a lot of really entertaining things with Kel'Thuzad and just do some really fun stuff. He's a Frost Mage, Lord of Naxxramas, which is one of my favorite dungeons. It's not the best one in World of Warcraft, but it's a pretty good one. And we're going to be using him today to do some area control damage. He's a little bit of control, a little bit of damage. He's a very nice, I think he's a nice ranged assassin, and I think you can do a lot with him. We're going to queue up a quick match right now, and I'll be right back in a second to talk about the teams.
Obey the call!
Alright, we're jumping into the Towers of Doom. Kel'Thuzad, Alistraza, Stukov, Artanis, and Abathur. And on the other team is Cho, Gaul, Abathur, Uther, and Diablo. This is going to be a fascinating as hell match. We have two support and a specialist, a tank, and myself. The other team has Cho and Gaul, which are monster murder machines, Uther and Diablo. They're going to be down two bodies because Cho'Gall can only be in one place, and Abathur isn't going to physically be anywhere. This is actually better for us. I mean, yes, we're going to be down a body with Abathur, but we're going to be able to be in more places when multiple towers go up. The best they're going to be able to do is, like in the first set of towers is two at the top and one in the middle. They're not going to be able to stop us from getting at least one of those, and more than likely we're going to be able to do a decent push into the fourth one, or into the second one. So that's going to be a problem. And with dueling Abathur's pushing for lane superiority, that's going to help us out there. If Artanis is on point with his swaps, we could drag Uther or Diablo out of place and just kill him. So this could be interesting. Plus, a lot of my stuff revolves around hitting a target, and Cho'Gall and Diablo have pretty decent hitboxes, so that's going to make some of my skill shots significantly easier. I'm liking how this match is looking going in, and it doesn't help the other team that Gaul is slow to load. If he's having connection problems, this could get really weird. Really fast.
Get ready for combat, heroes.
Let's see. Who do we want to do here? Blighted Nova could be really interesting since people are going to have to stand still. You need to hit the center. Hitting people in the center works really well, and since the other team is going to have to spend time standing still to channel the different gates, that could get a lot of fun.
10 seconds.
Plague Lands is really good too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let the battle begin.
Let's. Oh, good lord! This is so many fun choices, and they all kind of fit. Let's take Plague Lands just because I can tag a person away from. Ooh, nice dodge. I give it to him. That was a good dodge.
A fitting tribute to your master.
Oh, they are pushing hard here in the middle. Stukov is doing good work. Push away.
In due time.
Dang.
Bow before Kel'Thuzad.
Drop that there. And that. Looks like Artanis is going. No, I'll go to. Looks like our Abathur is on the bottom. I don't know where theirs is. Although I'm not seeing any.
This world
Oh, no, here they are. This is where they're. Ooh, that died fast. He is a ways back. He's behind the wall. He's back behind no man's land. his stuff isn't lasting very long. He is not showing a lot of faith in his ability to play, and that's going to make it hard for him to gain experience. I want to watch the mini-map. There's 2 targets in bottom, 2 in mid, 1 in bot. And as long as that remains the case, I'm going to feel... That was interesting.
Be ready. The altars are rising from the mists.
It will be my pleasure.
Alistraza is going over for theirs. I'm coming over for ours. This could be pretty solid here. I'm going to back up to the horses just in case.
Finally, the altars
They're
are
all
ready.
going for bottom. They're going to give us the top
And be
2.
quick about it. The Raven Lord will not keep me from this realm. Choose a talent. Our towers assail the Raven Lord.
They figured out that and pushed off on it. Let's do this. I'm going to give myself physical armor and slow them. They have a lot of physical damage on the other side. So that's going to make everything else better. I see all 3 of them in mid. That's going to make anything that happens from this point forward really good for me.
Symbiotic link established.
Oh, Diablo is missing now. And he is still alive, so I want to watch out for that. Yep, there he is. I'll just stick him to the wall, and then I'm not going to have to worry about it. Abathur has given me a nice little hat there to keep me going. We're going to hit this for the mana. Keep that up. I'm not doing really great on stacks, but they all revolve around hitting members of the enemy team, and they have not been showing up.
Yes, right away.
Alright, there we go. Don't know, like, I've never actually tried to lock somebody onto my own buildings, so I don't know how it'll work. Diablo pushing very hard up here on the top. We're going to pull that out.
Not long now. The altars are rising. Ready yourselves. We must claim them first.
Go get some mana and health, and then head off to the objective. They have gotten a kill on Artanis, which is not great for us, but it's not awful either. It's going to put us more in line with how many bodies they have versus how many we do. And it looks like Alistraza and I have both had the same idea of circling around.
Do not let the altars fall into the Raven Lord's talons. Choose a talent.
I did not make it out of there. We're going to take Chilling Touch. That's going to let me do area damage and spell damage with... yeah, I'm going to do additional damage, and it's going to be spell instead of physical. Hey, grab that mercenary camp there, folks. You're right there next to it. I'll defend.
Embrace the end. The enemy has taken a tower.
Alright, they get it. That's not actually that good.
Well done, my servant.
Come back here and...
In the Lich King's name.
You should have a team coming along here pretty fast. We're not getting a lot out of this.
Let the onslaught commence. Organism Abathur with you.
Just do, please. Come get some.
altar another battle.
Continue your service, minion.
The tower is under my control.
The scourging is
I
at
feel good about that. We're gonna get our
this.
Capture the altars, and we shall deal the Raven a grievous blow.
It will be my pleasure.
Enemy slain.
we are gonna take.
Yes, that will be of great.
I didn't hit the armor fast enough.
Your enemies fall before you.
See if we can get Abathur to grab the bottom one. Since everybody's fighting over mid,
Getting some
Abby should
use out of
easily
that
be able to grab bottom.
phylactery, so be it. Embrace the end.
Okay, we cannot keep. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that, man.
Yet another.
Be gone from my domain. This realm is mine, Great Keeper. But those the Raven Lord suffer. We have taken a tower.
Alright, well, we took bottom. That's awesome. But we are behind on everything else.
Our ally is failing. Support them. A fitting tribute to your master. In due time.
We are going to move to the middle. There you go. Do this again. Yeah. Alright, I am going to head up top. So they're
The
grabbing
Raven Lord's
that.
heroes have taken a tower.
Embrace the end.
Give myself some armor here.
A fateful choice. Well done.
No.
The
Damn you then.
damned triumph.
Alright, nice heal. Nice.
Soon,
We're gonna
the
get a push through
altars
the
will be
mid here.
ours.
That sounds logical.
Good. Another tower is
So be it.
The altars belong to those who claim them.
This.
That means you.
We are also going to do.
You will rise
armor.
again, hero.
Straza is pushing that one. Tennis.
You shall fall.
She's got it. Alright.
Show the
Alright, so
Raven Lord
we're
the
a
extent
little bit
of
behind.
my
Actually, we're a little bit ahead of
power.
them because we have the extra pickup of the top tower. Nice. So that mercenary camp we grabbed really got us here. I don't think we've actually managed to kill Choco yet. But
I shall return.
Well done.
Be careful! They've lost a tower!
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
Alright, I did hit my max, so that's going to improve all of my abilities. Everything's going to get a little bit bigger.
I have opened a
A little
tunnel
bit
near our core that
nastier, do
leads
a
to
little
the
bit more
battleground
damage, and
center.
enough other
Use it
problems
well.
and things that it's going to be pretty good.
My
At the same time, we've got Abathur shoving bottom really hard. Diablo is taking back top, but it's being a slow process, and this is probably going to work out roughly at about the same time. We should be able to get this back pretty quickly here. So, all things considered, it's going to be a pretty even match.
The altars rise again, heroes.
By your word.
Okay, so Cho'Gall is heading for the bottom shrine. This is going to give us an advantage up here on the top.
Grip upon this realm, titans.
Especially if Cho'Gall stays down there.
Lay claim to the altars. Do not disappoint me. Let's this time.
The Raven Lord will fall before me.
As the
Your failure.
This, if they act as a bridge, somebody gets in there and make sure Diablo doesn't get me.
Yes, heroes. Activate the towers.
Kel'Thuzad doing excellent work with the heals.
No, not yet.
I did get a
We
nice hit
still
there.
have work to do.
Healing touch is recharging. We have managed to almost catch up in damage. They're going to be pushing mid. They're going for boss, though. That's going to be a little bit difficult to deal with. See, grab a camp. That's about the only thing you can do at this
Choose
point.
a
There's not much.
talent.
Whoa! Somebody just died. Who died? It's got to have been Uther, right? Because he's the only one we don't see up on the screen.
The Lich King
We are
has
gonna
granted me eternal life.
Disabled enemies grant
By
spell
your
power. Yeah,
word.
let's do that. Since we have been able to get some pretty good shoves on some of these
We have
walls.
secured a tower.
In the Lich King's name.
Sequences augmented.
Double kill.
Oh, very nice. Cho'Gall overextended. He is out of it for a bit, and that's going to give us an excellent catch-up. I have no idea why I decided to go that way. It's going to give us an excellent catch-up on the next objective. Also,
And so they return. Capture the altars
we're
quickly,
going to get
heroes.
that.
Let the assault begin.
Continue your service, minion.
Let's walk him through by slapping Uther about the head and shoulders.
Embrace the end.
I'm going to get through here.
By your
Grab this.
Continue your service, minion. This
Do
word
not let them take our towers.
I don't know that they're going to be able to stop that. I'm going to come up here and grab this other mercenary camp. I think me and Alistraza can do it pretty quickly. between the two of us, it shouldn't be too hard.
Yes, right away.
And then we will
The
float to the middle
is at
and see about.
frozen waste. Obey my
Well done, my son.
Oh man, that's awesome. He basically handed us Uther.
Well done.
Did what you had to.
Alstraz is getting
We
the
still
bottom
have
camp
work
because
to
they're
do.
distracted by the rest of us in
Ilters,
mid.
ready. Capture them before the
Abathur is
Raven
shoving
Lord's horns do.
boss.
The Raven
That's going
Lord
to get
will
us
fall.
ahead of the rest of the ahead of the enemy team. So, everybody's doing fine. Everybody's doing amazing work. We'll get out there. I've got an emote here, don't I? Yeah, there we go.
Choose a talent.
All right. Yeah, we're going to create a shade. It's going to use pretty much all of my abilities. It's going to basically give us yet another body
Towers has been
to
snatched away.
it's not going to last very long.
bow before Kel'Thuzad.
Well done, my son.
Here we are. We are going to be going for the boss here in a second.
Well done. Another tower will be
I mean, it's pretty much a given, right? No, they're coming. No, they are going boss.
As the shadow
another altar, another battle.
Okay, Uther's down, but he's probably going to get back up in a second. I think everybody's
Double kill.
Oh, they've taken Cho'Gall out. Uther, yes, 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 yes. Nice. Oh man, this is going to give us both of these, I think. Uther's. Oh no, he did not take it.
Capture
He
the
didn't
altars,
take it.
and we shall deal the Raven Lord a grievous blow.
Oh, he must have, but we did enough damage. We've probably already killed him once in the last couple of seconds. Diablo is trying really, really hard to prevent anybody from getting anything out of this. They've got gets pushed there. He's dead. Unfortunately, Cho'Gall is up again, so that's significantly difficult. Abathur.
chilly. Be gone from my domain.
They're gonna get that out. They are one ahead of us. Oh.
As the shadow wills.
So this goes. This may actually.
This world shall be
They are
cleansed
not
of the
paying
living.
attention to the mercenary camps, which has been really good for us.
Yet another
And now we're gonna get the hell out of here
Withstood this
before they
challenge.
figure out what we're doing.
a fitting tribute.
Oh, they are
to your
almost. No, Uther's up here with us. Yeah, let's back up. Alright, they did finally decide to grab our mercenary camp at the bottom. That's not going to be back for a while. They're shoving bot really hard. Or at least they're trying to. I think they're trying to overcompensate
In
for
the Lich King's name.
our Abathur.
Yes, right away.
I will freeze the blood in your veins.
Thank you.
Be ready. The altars are rising.
Taste this.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh, pretty.
Only done.
Well done.
I think
my
that just
servant.
won us the game.
That sounds logical.
Go! Do not let the
This
altars
one,
fall
Uther's
into
gonna
the
try and
Raven
stop
Lord's
us
talons.
mid. This goes on.
Let the assault begin.
So it's gonna be a pain in the butt here, but we
Yes, heroes. Activate
that
the
is
towers.
everything we needed. Oh my god, that was so close. That was good. Nice work.
Well done.
Oh my god, that was
Well
amazing.
Indeed.
That has to be ours, right? Because he was amazing. Yes, absolutely. Yay. Oh yeah, he's totally getting my vote. He was perfect. Oh, that was such a good game. Oh my god. God, 90 seconds of silence time. So good. So damn good. Yeah, they were super. Honestly, I think if their Abathur, because his of his locusts were dying without getting even a third of the way across the lane, he was clearly fighting behind the wall, behind the back in the fortress. If he had moved up to one of the keeps, I think this would have been a much different game. They would have had a lot better. They would have had a lot more experience, and he would have been far more active in anything. He kept taking over Cho'Gall, which gave him a lot of health, but he only got Cho's abilities. He didn't get any of Gall's, which I think was a mistake. If he'd taken Diablo, I think he'd have been a lot. Yeah, oh man. And that's not to say he wasn't doing a good job. I don't want to like crap on a guy on the other team or anything like that, because like that's a thing. But like, oh man, I think everybody did a thing. This was a, oh man, I had so. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just keep saying oh man again. This was such a good game. I had so much fun with this. This is why I love this game. Is you get matches like this that are just fantastic. That said, I hope you guys had a good time. I really do. If you did, please like, subscribe, follow me on all the social medias. There should be, you know what, if you have a comment, leave some comments. Tell me about some matches you had that were really close, really tight, and just felt really good. Win or lose. Like, this was great. I mean, like, we won, and that feels amazing. But I think I would have enjoyed this match just, well, maybe slightly less if we hadn't won, because it's so well fought on both sides. But let me know about some really great matches you guys have had down in the comments below. I do want to hear those things. So please take a moment and write some stuff down there. There should be a couple videos on the left side of the screen. One that I think you might enjoy, one that YouTube feels that you might like. Check those out if you get a chance. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.